Hi everyone, welcome to Lee Stitch. My name is Liesl and this is my daughter Gwen.
I'm cuddling our dog, which you can... Yeah, there you go.
She's busy giving our dog Zuma plenty of love and cuddle.
Anyways, hi guys.
Hi, and she's my assistant. And, I'm Lee Stitch on the Stitcher. That's my daughter Gwen.
Hello.
She's my assistant. And this is our cross stitch channel. So thank you very much for coming back and visiting us.
Oh, yeah, sorry we haven't been posting.
It's been a couple of weeks. I honestly do try and make it regular. Kudos to those who do.
We're just busy.
So
It was like yesterday Mum came home at about like 8 o'clock from a cross stitch retreat. I think it was like 1 week, but not really a cross stitch retreat, but it was still lots of cross stitch.
what happened was I was meant to be on I think I mentioned in my last video, I was meant to be going on a cross stitch retreat. Oh, sorry, today is Monday the 17th of January. I was meant to be on a cross stitch retreat this weekend that just passed. It got cancelled though due to COVID. Big surprise. So what happened was my friend Amanda and we still decided to have a stitchy weekend together. So on Friday I went to her place and met up with another friend of ours, Deb, and we did a bit of a stitchy shopping trip. We spent all day going around to different stitchy shops, which is a lot of fun. Bit hard on the credit card, but a lot of fun. So the money we saved up to spend at the retreat, we spent at the shops instead, and it's kind of fun. So we went around to 3 different shops. We did talk about going to Mittagong, but it just didn't happen. And I actually stayed at Amanda's place on Friday night and Saturday night as well. So I came home late yesterday. So yeah,
It wasn't really late because it was like 8 o'clock or something.
it was just before 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
That was alright. So also the money that we didn't spend on accommodation was able to spend at the shops.
I think that's kind of boring because like...
She thinks it's boring. No, it's great because on Saturday Shelley came round. Our friend Shelley came round and she was there all day. She came about 9 o'clock and left about 9 o'clock at night. So she was there all day. We had a stitchy thing together and we did floss tosses and picked out material.
You shouldn't have made get half of his video and then half, and then say we did this in a part and then join it.
I actually did have the plan. I thought I'll go around to the stitchy shops and I'll video stuff the stitchy shops, and I forgot my iPad to take it to do that and didn't get round to doing it on Saturday. We were just chatting and the materials and floss tossing.
You shouldn't have done that because I thought that
and then on
love that video.
Sunday, a lady who used to be in our group, she moved to Perth. Sam. Not Perth. She's in Karratha at the moment. She's a midwife, and she's in Karratha, and she works.
Has a daughter called.
She did. She's daughter called Bree used to come across this group as well, and her husband used to come. Her husband stitches. Her husband not only stitches, he also was doing some designing as well, and he was really good.
Also, if you're in our state, then you're welcome to come to cross stitch group.
You are. Absolutely. Anybody's welcome to come to our cross stitch group.
And tell them the location.
It meets on the 4th Saturday of every month at Bly Park Community Centre. If anybody's interested, put a message down and I will go.
Also, if you have kids, you're more than welcome to bring them.
That's true as well. And Gwen will be there to get the kids' help all settled in.
Yeah.
She's my assistant there as well. And on Saturday, Sunday, we spoke to Sam. Sam's a midwife, and so she does shifts. She can work day or nights, and so she's on a night shift, so she's sleeping during the day and stuff. So we sent her a message, and she had the next night off, so she was awake. And we spoke to her for about 3 hours, and looking at materials and stuff with Sam. So that was really good. Haven't been able to catch up with Sam for a while. But anyway, we're going to get to the stitching now. There's my son. So,
Suma, do you want to say hi?
I've been doing WIP Go. And I'll put a picture up of my WIP Go board. So my goal, and it took me ages to think of the goals, but is that when the numbers are called, I'm going to work on that project for 7 days in the month. Now,
7?
Well, there's 28 to 31 days, usually 30, 31 days in a month. And it doesn't have to be all day I'll work on the project. And it doesn't have to be 7 days in a row. I can do 2 days here, a day here, and whatever works. But, so the numbers called was 19 and 2. And number 2 was Nora Corbett's Christmas Curious, which I'm going to be doing. My goal is to finish all the reindeers this year. And at the moment, I'm up to Dasher. I've done Rudolph. Well, not the beading, because I'm going to do them all in so much oil. So that's Dasher. And got a good bit of him done this weekend. Lots of stitching on Saturday. That, so much back stitching. And he's got a lot of beads on him, so that's Dasher, so I'll finish Dasher pretty soon. Dasher's only got 2 more days left on him. I might actually finish him. So,
Okay.
and the material is Calico Save Fabrics Behind Blue Eyes, which is now retired. You can't get the dye for it, but it's pity because it's gorgeous. And it's that one. And it's 28 count Opal Lagana. Glad I got an extra big piece because I wasn't sure how I was going to do the reindeers, whether I was going to do them all in one straight line or. But I've decided to do like Rudolph's there and then 2
Oh,
and
Rudolph's
2.
pretty.
So I've got massive amount of
It's
material.
pretty.
Yeah, Rudolph's is pretty. What up, sweetie?
I just wanted to say to everyone, thank you so much for subscribing to our YouTube channel. We really didn't think we would get over 300 subscribers, so thank you so much, and we really appreciate
We
it.
do really. I think it's amazing. I was surprised. Like, I never thought I would really get even 100 subscribers. And we have Gwen to thank for that because I was really
Thank you.
too nervous and scared, and she's like, oh, "I'll go on this. I'll do you. I'll help you, Mum." So she's been really good. So
And now she's got the confidence.
I do see little girls come in handy.
And
Kids
Mum
help.
was actually thinking she was only going to do 1 or 2 videos,
Yeah.
but instead she turned out to do like over 20.
I think we're up to number 24.
Mm.
And this one's actually going to be a 2-parter. So I'm going to do my update here. So I hope it won't be too long. And I keep promising to do my Heaven and Earth designs. And I am going to do that. But I'm going to do that as a separate, straight after this video, I'm going to do that as another video. Because I made a spreadsheet and I've got like 201 patterns.
What?
Yeah. So that's going to be a
That's
separate
impossible.
video.
If you turn the camera to over there, you can see there's millions of boxes. There's like 3, 6,
Oh, no.
7, 8,
These are my
9,
Heaven and Earths here.
10,
They're all different patterns.
and then there's like a box full
Oh yeah, I got this over. Anyway.
20 boxes.
I'm doing 100 stitches in 100 days on the Stitch Heaven and Earth Designs Challenge this year. And I'm doing Little Dreamer's Tree by
Can I see it?
artwork by Amy Stewart. Heaven and Earth Designs.
Can I see it?
This is it.
I know.
I'll show you the picture later, darling. I'll let you know when we get to it.
Yes. I can you have
I'll put a
peek.
picture up what it's going to look like when it's done, and I'll put a picture of what it looked before 16 days ago, and this is what it's looking like now. So 100 stitches a day is making a big difference already, and there's I'm doing waist knots, so, and how this is pretty sure it's 28 count easy guide, 2 stitches over 1, but what I'm doing is when I get a color, I'll work the color up and then I'll just
I'll
keep
be
finishing
back,
the color,
guys. I
so
just
there's no
need to-
parking on this one.
I'll come back at the very end to see.
There's 90 colors
Yo,
on this.
guys!
And I already had the pattern, but somebody put the kit, the Heaven and Earth Designs kit, up on Aussie Stash online. So I've got material and all the threads. I was really cheap and like the shipping, because I only had to pay the shipping from within Australia. And like she said, she made it very clear that this was just for the kit only, not for the pattern. And I'm like, I will grab that. I have the pattern. I want to start it, and I was not going to be able to kit that up that cheap ever. So very happy with that. Another one. So it's just 2 more. This is Sanctimonia. Sanctimonia, artist is Amy Stewart, charted by Michelle at Heaven and Earth Designs, and this is the regular size pattern. I'll put a picture up. This is the regular size pattern. I bought the regular size pattern and I started it, and then the mini did come out, and I did actually buy the mini as well, and I was thinking of restarting it, and I came pretty close and I decided not to because the bag's over there. But I'll put the picture up again, but you can see up the top where the shell is, there's all that detail work, like a map in the shell and that, and I was really worried I was going to lose too much of that, so not going to do the mini. But I'll put a picture up of where it was, and this is being worked on for another Stitch Heaven Earth Challenge Designs Facebook page. And what it is for the month of January, it's a stitch and move, where you work on the piece for at least 30 minutes a week, and then you're meant to do exercise throughout the day. Although I've got to be honest, when I was a minute, I walked to lots of different shops and around shops and that, so that's got on the Friday. But yeah, I got to admit, Saturday was not. I got a lot of stitching done, but no, not really any exercise done at all. So that's up there. I'm really looking forward to, and I know I've got heaps to go, but when it starts hitting into the shell and the details, I'm really looking forward to that. And I saw that piece, and I have to admit that was one piece, that picture that I saw and I bought straight away. That just spoke to me. Somehow you just see a piece and the picture just calls to you, and for some reason that one did. And last but not least, I've got Country Threads Wood Splitters, based on the painting by Tom Roberts. And I'll put a picture up. I've got a picture here as well. I'm not sure that I've got it. A picture of what it's going to look like when done. This is for my husband. He actually asked if I would do this for him, and I said, yeah, sure, no problems. And a few years ago he asked me to do that, and I've got to get it finished. So I'm determined to finish it this year. I'm about halfway this year, and I worked out to finish it I need to do 130 stitches a day. Totally doable, especially since most of the top half, like 99% of the top half, is all half stitch. So I'll put a picture of where I was, and this is where we are. So that's growing nicely. I actually got to do a bit of catch-up stitching on this because I didn't stitch on it yesterday or Saturday. So that means I've got to do 390 stitches on it today, which isn't too bad because most of them will be half stitch. So about 200 stitches all up. It's about 390 stitches I got to do, but because they're half stitch, it won't take too long. But I'm loving how this is coming together. Really, it's the more I get it done, the more I'm actually in love with it, which could be a good thing because I do have other Country Threads patterns to do that I've bought. I don't know, did I buy down any of these like the other one? It's the Stitch one.
Hello everyone!
Hi everyone, sorry, adding this in, I forgot to show off my the cross stitch I'm doing for my mum. So this one is 100 Owls by Owl Forest Embroidery, and it was a free chart, which was the stitch along, and this is what I'm up to. I just finished part 5, so next is part 6, and I'm doing this part by part as the stitch along. So this will take a while. So this is yep, you can see it all there. So loving doing this. It's actually really easy to do. I'll put up what it's going to look like when it's done. And this is being stitched on Fiberlicious Fabrics 28 count plain Lagana Frosty Mint. And I think it's great. There is a thread pack you can get through Owl Forest. It's over dyed DMC threads, but they also give a DMC conversion, which is what I'm doing. And I also checked our mailbox, and our Sparklies Fabric of the Month for December was waiting for me. And I love this colour. Amanda, who goes halves and me with this, she hasn't even seen this guy yet, guys, so. But I think you should probably get rid of it. Oh, it's not showing it properly. It's a really, really beautiful. Show properly, show properly. Oh, please show properly. Oh, it's not really. Oh, I got really close. Oh, not really. No, maybe like that. Oh, like purple. Something like that. Like, it's not a dark purple, but it's a tiny bit darker than that. A bit brighter than that. And it is really pretty. I can't wait for Amanda to see it in real life. It is really pretty. Anyway. And I can't remember whether I showed these or not, so I'm just going to show these now. So, Bella Filipina, Sol Tropicana. I'm probably going to show this. She's a mate to Luna Mystica, which I'm currently on as a WIP, but I won't start this until I actually finish Luna Mystica. I'm doing Luna Mystica on a Five Delicious Fabrics Transcendent, and it's got like a dark blue center, and it goes out, it fades, it's an ombre, so dark blue center goes out like lighter blue to greens, and I'm gonna put her in the same fabric, and I reckon she'll look good on that same fabric actually, and the golds and everything will just pop. So I did that one. This one is The Three Mermaids by Mirabilia. I love the colors in this, and I think it's pretty, but there's another one called Twisted Mermaids, which I think is even better. And oh, this is actually one of this is a material I got. It's Color Cascades Fabrics fabric of the month called Stormbringer. And I was telling my friend Amanda about it when we were there. One of the patterns that we were doing floss tosses for was it was a Blackwork solar system. Well, I asked her to send me a photo of it, and we're picking out fabric for that. And I mentioned this. I said I think I've got a really good fabric for it. And I haven't updated my Atmo, so I couldn't show it. So I'm showing you now. This is for Amanda. It's like a grey, but it's a darker grey. It's not on. So I think the blues and the golds will come up really well on that. So this is Glacier. So yeah. Let me know if you want to consider that one. Let me know if you want to consider that one, and because I think that could really well with your solar system. Okay, so some of the shopping. With the shopping, the first place we stopped off was the Cruel Goblin, and there were 3 of us, and we were there for a while, an hour and a half or something like that. And Amanda was the last one going through the checkout, and she had threads and fabric and all that. And while Deb and I were waiting, we were looking in they had a cabinet where they had all finishes done, and one of them was this little bee, which I'm gonna have to ask Amanda to send me a photo of. Now it's really little. It's 31 by 31 stitches, so not big at all. And we're like, as Amanda's going through checkout, Deb and I are like, oh, this is so cute. Get this, get this. So we threw it in there. Now, how much do you think a little 31 by 31 pattern would be? We didn't think it would be that much. Not much at all. It was $19. Yes. And we didn't realize that till we got in the car, and I was sitting in the back seat, and I took the bag, as I'm cooling my bag, I pulled out the receipt to see how much it was, and we were shocked that it was $19. So, I told Amanda, I said, oh, I'll buy you lunch. I said, I'll pay half, or I'll buy you lunch or something. So, but Amanda and I started it yesterday, because, don't have enough. But it's small. We watched a couple of movies while we were there. We watched Monument Men, which is about men reclaiming artwork that the Nazis stole, which was really good. And the other one was Woman in Gold, which is another one I really enjoyed. Again, a family painting was stolen from an artist, and it's about 68 years later, the lady's niece trying to get the painting back, which he did. But anyway, sorry, sidetracked. That's the bee. And like I said, it's 31 by 31. It's really cute, and it's not a kit. It's just the pattern. It's really cute, but I gotta admit, I don't think it's $19 cute. We're all a bit shocked at that. So next thing I got is, this is the Bee Stitch Me Winter Solstice box. Now this is just the fabric and thread box. It's a really nice box container. And what it is Amanda got the 32 count Opal. I got the 28 count Opal. And our friend Sam got the 28 count plain. And what it is that we mixed and matched fabrics, because it's like, well, I mean, don't get me wrong, we all know I like Opal, but we thought, you know, we want to mix and match and see what others. So that was another reason why we were so happy to get hold of Sam, is because we were splitting up the fabrics, but we each got one of each fabric, but it's a mixture of the count and whether it's Opal and plain. So first one, this one is 32 count Opal Glacier, which is really, really pretty. But I actually have, it reminds me, it's pretty much exactly the same as Cloud from Tammy at Colour Crusade Fabrics. And I have a plain piece as a fat half. And I'm pretty sure I've also got an Opal piece as well. So I'm like, don't get me wrong, it's pretty. It's just that I have excess of pieces now, so I don't know. I'm thinking I might actually sell this one or give it away, or we'll see. Because it's exactly the same and I only need so many pieces. And before I forget, a pattern came in the box as well. It says snow is falling, hot cocoa is calling. And I can only show the thing that's a pattern. I don't want to show the pattern. Can you see? That's probably not good. It's cute. It's cute. Maybe if I don't show that. Is that better? To see. It's cute. The thing is, it doesn't really snow here in Australia. I'd really love to see an Australian Christmas pattern. There is one from Dimensions which I really like. It's of two beach chairs on a beach with a Christmas tree that I think is great. I'll get that and do that one day, but you know, and we don't drink a lot of hot chocolate here because it's, you know, it's the high 30s. It's high 30s, 40 degrees. At the moment, it doesn't really get too hot here. It's so muggy and steamy, and we get rain and it's okay, and then it just gets all muggy and it just saps the strength out of you. Sorry. Back to the fun stuff, the fabrics. This one is called Winter Wonderland. It's a box exclusive and it's 28 count Lagana, and this one is plain. This one's really pretty. It looks like pretty much all one color, but it's got the mottling through it, so it's got depth. I don't know if you can see it. That's what I love about hand-dyed fabrics, is even if it's all basically one color, you get the depth to it. The mottling, I find, just gives it a bit more personality. And for me, it's like, you know, when I'm picking fabric for a cross stitch, for me it's like I get this whole story in my head, and I guess the modeling just helps add to the story, or maybe I'm just. Next one is Old Man Winter, which is another box exclusive, and this is a 28 count Opal, which I love this piece. This piece is just, it's not as dark as it should. Oh, that's kind of that blue there. Yeah. Isn't that beautiful? Mirabilia's Winter Santa. And I know I was just saying about I want an Aussie Christmas, but this is just calling for Mirabilia's Winter Santa. So that one's been allocated. That one's been allocated because he's just gonna, I'm gonna love him on that. So don't ask me when I'm gonna do it. He's just got material allocated to him. So, but the Bee Stitch Me, they do boxes. I think their links, I'll definitely make sure they're linked below. But they do boxes throughout the year. And there's a spring equinox box coming up, about to do a pre-sale, so I want to do that. And there's three. You can get the epic box, the deluxe box, and the fabric and silk box. And I just get the fabric and silk box. And well, I might split the box between. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if Sam or Shelley, one of my friends, want to split the box, and we split the contents. And also, I mean, it's a lovely box. This is a it looks all nice and pretty in this box, but shipping wise, shipping would be a lot cheaper if she just threw it in plastic bag in a satchel. So when I order the spring box, I'm going to ask her if just put it in a satchel, don't worry about the beautiful cardboard box, and just send it to me that way. And Amanda said the same thing, because it's just cheaper. Next piece is hot cocoa, 28 count Lagana plain. And I might just fold this in half. This will be nice for a sample or something, like a nice neutral background. Maybe if I fold it again. Can't really see it. It's like a nice light tan colour. It is pretty. It'd go well for a Teresa Welser project too, although I did get Fairy Tale or Colour Cascade fabrics to go on carousel. Although I want to do her horses as well, so I've got 4 pieces of that. That'd go well with the horses. That's how it looks. Oh, and this one's been allocated as well. This one is a box exclusive again. It's called Yule Wreath, and 28 count Opal Lagana. And this is going to show it right. Oh, it's Opal. And this one is being set aside. Oh, I think I had it there, something like that. Yeah. I'm putting this one aside for Mirabilia Royal Holiday. I'll put a picture of that one up too. So, not bad. I've already got like 2 pieces of fabric out of the box. I've got 2 pieces of fabric allocated to projects. Don't know what I'm saying the projects, but they're allocated. And I've got 1 piece that I'm hot cocoa. I think it will be good on a sampler or a like I said, with Teresa Welser horses. So that's good. So, and the other, like, there's nothing. Glacier is really pretty. It's just that I've got already so much of that piece, which is pretty much exactly the same. So I might see if I can do a swap or just sell it or give it away. We'll see what happens. These are the threads. The threads are gorgeous. So, I mean, personally, I found the box really good value. So these are hand-dyed silks too, by the way. Hand-dyed silks. Maybe I'll get a piece. This is slate. We've got 10 yards of this. And then we've got fudge. You can't really see the variegation in it. There is variegation in it. And that's 10 yards again of silk. And this one is called Crumble, which has a light variegation to it. So very pretty. 10 yards of that. Oh, love this colour. Poisonetta. I wonder what Gwen would think of this colour actually. And this is 10 yards again of silk. It's coming out. About to get in properly. Now this is 50 yards of silk, and this is Winter Blues, and I hope this one, oh, that one comes up nice. So that's really pretty. And then I've got Princess, and there's 10 yards of Princess. Very, very pretty. And then we've got Chili. I do like this one, blue and grey. 10 yards of this. Love that. And then we've got Hot Cocoa. I know I'm saying I'm loving it, but this one's one of my favourites. This one out of everything that's silk, this is my second favourite. Isn't that great? I'm thinking of doing the Temperature Tree by Stitch and Mummy next year. She's on Etsy. She's on Etsy. Stitchin' Mummy. And she has all these like temperature charts you can do, and she's got one which is a tree, and I'm like, oh, this would look good as the trunk of the tree. With bits of fudge all thrown through it, I'm guessing. Now this one is my absolute favourite. I love this one. And this one's called Evergreen. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the different greens. Beautiful. Alrighty. Oh, I'll be quick, I promise. I keep saying that. Okay, seriously, nearly done. So these are the patterns I got on the shopping trip. This is from the Blackberry Rabbit, which is Fox and Rabbit. Now, it was Blackberry Rabbit, then Fox and Rabbit. This is Dragonfly Dreams. I mean, the dragonflies are gorgeous with the roses and stuff. See, hot cocoa would probably go really well with that. I've already had other people going, oh, I love that, need that. And then one of the shops we went to had a sale on, and this one was $3, and it's saying good in everything. This is from Rosewood Manor. So that's pretty too. I went up to the sale table was upstairs, and I was looking all through the patterns. So, but Amanda and Deb went up there, and Amanda got like, oh, how many patterns? She got like, I want to say just under 10, maybe 7 patterns. So she did really well. She did really well. And she got a lot of patterns, and Deb picked up a lot of the threads. And this one is Bent Creek. Bent Creek. Look for the beauty. Isn't that sweet? And it comes with the beads too. There's only 3 beads. I'm trying to decide whether to do it in DMC or get the classic Colorworks. Or actually, I'm getting all these silks. I wonder if I could just I might just use my own silks. I mean, you know, the whole point, might as well use them, right? This is a Blackberry Rabbit again, called the Honeymakers. This one's pretty small. This one's 163 by 173. So it's not a very big one. And the dragonflies, I don't think it's that big either, actually. It's 2 something by 2 something. And then we got Butterfly Bliss, which is again not very big, 151 by 151 stitches. That one's really nice. And then I've got, oh, this one. I'm not actually a massive sampler person. I love looking at them. You can take me to a sample museum and I'll spend all day there. I can really appreciate the work and looking at them, love them, but doing them doesn't really do them. But this one called to me. This one is Yvonne Lacoric. It's French, 1905. Reflects de soie. And look how colourful it is. I mean, I don't know, because I'm not usually a big one. And I'll keep her name, when I do it, I'll keep her name in there. And the birds, and the peacock, and the dog's down there, and the butterfly. And I'm like, oh, for some reason, this sample is just so bright and colourful and just called to me. And it's 317 by 327, so it's fairly big. I think it says 16 count. It was 1/1. We'll see. And we have got this is Nora Corbett's Mermaid Verd. There we go. She's really pretty. Love her colours. Oh, Bluebell. I'm actually really loving her. I'm probably going to do her sooner rather than later. Just need to get the perfect fabric for her. I have to play around on fabric viewer with her because she's I'm really loving her actually. Oh, this is the one, Twisted Mermaids. Amanda orders these and they get delivered to her place and then she'll pass them along to me. So we share shipping. Love that. Love, 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 love that. The 3 Mermaids is great, but I love this one better. So, that one. Amanda gave me some thread, fabric, ballet slippers, box and rubber. And I think that's some materials she said. And I think that, oh, sorry, last one. I got the Sparkly Fabric of the Month. Wow. Sparkly Fabric of the Month for November. I didn't realize she was that far behind. Again, beautiful. Oh. This is a 28 count Opal Lagana, which isn't going to show up. Never seems to show up very well. It's get the green. It's really beautiful. It's not as white as it's showing up. Go further back. Where did I go further back? If I put it over there near the camera. Yeah, okay. It is really, really beautiful fabric. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. Okay. So that is all my haul. There's gonna be more coming. There's stuff I ordered like 7 months ago that should actually be here really soon. Hopefully, cross fingers this month. Although, I mean, God knows. I mean, I sent stuff to, as far as I can see on the tracking, stuff I sent to America and Sweden still not arriving. So, anyway, but everybody, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for giving it a chance, and please subscribe. And thank you to all our subscribers. And if you do make videos, let me know, because I am checking to see if somebody subscribes to me. I do check to see if you've got a video channel, and I do subscribe back to you and check out your video channel, of course. So, but yeah, thank you very much, guys. I hope you're having a great start to the new year. See, and I will chat to you all later. Cross fingers in a week's time, but I think it might be 2 weeks. We'll see. I'll do my best. Bye, guys. Thank you.